Good evening, it is August 5th, 2024, 10:02 p.m., episode 2608. This one took a while, so let's get to work on it. I didn't even think about doing this cartoon, the subject, until after I woke up today. And I started this pretty early. This is kind of funny. I was planning on something else, and some of it's been drawn, and I think I started drawing it last Friday, but I pushed it aside. And then this morning, I read about both these stories yesterday, and then this morning I did a deeper dive into them. I read an article on both. I spent a lot of time yesterday on the AI cartoon with Colin Kaepernick, but it was actually a pretty easy cartoon. This one was kind of hard, not because I just started throwing in Easter eggs and a lot of weird ones, like animals that you don't see in Central Park. I don't know why, I just felt like doing that kind of stuff. Actually, animals you don't even see in this hemisphere, but when I started this cartoon, before I started the cartoon, I was working on the blog for the Roughs, and I was basically done. And I woke up a little bit after 8, and around 9:30, the guy upstairs, our workers with the guy upstairs who just moved in, started drilling into the floor. They did this Friday, and they gave me a warning, a heads up, like 5 minutes before they started doing it. I got no heads up today. And then they were banging on the floor and just banging at it. And I called the landlady, just said, just let you know I'm hearing weird noises coming down the wall from all their work. And also just let her know that they were doing it. And she knew, and it was approved by her. But God, they wouldn't stop for 2 hours. 2 hours. And if you go to my Substack, you'll see the videos. They were just nah. It was brutal. Sorry. Got to sniff. And then, got to snort. So I started this cartoon, and I threw away the first canvas because I just could not get into the zone because this stuff was still going on, and it was stressing me out too. It was just nerve-wracking, just this constant hammering, like drilling a jackhammer in the floor. It was horrible, and finally they stopped about 11:30, and then so I was cool. You know what? They started again tonight, just a little bit of tapping around like 9. They just tapping on the floor, and I don't know why they're still doing it. And if it starts again, I'm going up there telling him it's too late. He's got to fucking stop. So, and I don't know why they're doing all that work, because it's just an itty bitty tiny apartment. It's like someone's walk-in closet. I'm sure there are walk-in closets larger than it. Anyway, back to the cartoon. So, RFK Jr., and I think he confessed this because he's about to be found out because some magazine is about to do a big deep dive on him. And how would they know that he did this? That he dumped the carcass of a baby bear in Central Park, because he's not the only one who knew. Some of his friends knew, and he's probably pissed him off over the years, and one of them was probably going to tell the magazine or something that was about to do an expose or whatever on him. And the other story is J.D. Vance yelling at his son while he was on the phone with Donald Trump, and he said, "Can you shut the hell up for 30 seconds about Pikachu?" Apparently, he's a nut about Pikachu in Pokemon, and he wouldn't stop talking to his father. Yeah, I guess father would like talk in a different room or whatever, or there would have other people in the room for the kid to talk to. I don't know. Anyway, it's really not cool to yell at your kid, and I know there's times that my kid drove me nuts and everything, and I wouldn't yell at him, but I'd also be embarrassed if I yelled at him in public. I just can't imagine that. I know there's been times he drove me fucking nuts because, they're kids. They're going to drive you nuts, Little kids are like terrorists. They're like cats. They're terrorists. No, but everybody wants to yell at their kid at some point or whatever. But you don't. Not like that. But maybe JD is just trying to prove that he is from Appalachia or whatever. And it's just, I don't know. I just don't think they're going to be relatable. He's bragging about this, laughing about it on a podcast. I can see him bringing this up, but not that his kid was trying to talk to him about Pokemon, because that's kind of funny. But then it's like, but when he talks about yelling at him, screaming at him, that's not cool. It's really not. If this guy's going to scream at his kid for bugging him about Pokemon, what's he going to do with Kim Jong-il? Kim Jong-un. What's going to happen if they're talking to him? If he can't handle a kid, how's he going to handle that kind of shit? He's not ready to be president. But then again, the guy he's working for isn't ready to be president either. Did I just talk about all that for 5 minutes? Anyway, Satanic Fatty, thank you for the joke. I do appreciate it. You got to read the comments. Everybody have a great Monday evening, and I'll talk to you on Tuesday if nobody's driving insane on the floor. Bye.